Greetings, wizard. I am Queen Elisa, the first queen, the spirit of the elephants. You wish to free the Prince Taziri from Argant's grasp. I want to drive the shadows from this sacred place. Margant's agents have stripped me of my power, however. Go to the drum house, where we house our magical instruments. Clear the webs, crush any spiders, and collect the drums inside. You did that in short order. Take the drums up to the moat and place them in their designated spots. Perfect. The sacred springs have become polluted and stagnant. To purify them, you'll need to collect canny peppers from the shadow weavers and blue caliantha flowers from around the garden. Very well done. I will combine the canny peppers and the caliantha flowers into enchanted blossoms. Put the enchanted blossoms into the springs to purify them. Then swim in both the hot and cold pools to cleanse yourself.
Shivery. Hot, but cleansing. Feels good to sweat some of that tension out.
You look much stronger and healthier. We need to summon the spirits of the Drum Corps. They will help empower us to defeat the shadow creatures. Collect the red blood lily flowers from the garden and then place them in the iron braziers. Nicely done. Place the burning coals on the grave markers to summon the drummers. Their mystical rhythm will open the breach.
Jumbo Wizard, you need us to perform a battle song? We will do anything for Queen Elissa. Our rhythm will open the way for you.
It stirs the heart to hear them play again. It's been so long. Morgant's agents plundered my tomb to disrupt my focus. They are up to no good, and my own wards keep us out. However, if you can collect my grave items that they scattered, it will give me the power to open the way. Go to the lesser tombs and battle Morgant's agents for my bracelets, robes, ring, and tusk ornaments.
Your petty magics are not compared to the tendrils of power at my command.
As the Spider Witch fades, she leaves behind a glittering pair of elephant-sized bracelets.
A so-called wizard. Ha! You're not even worth me sharpening my tusks.
You discover a chest containing the Queen's robes.
Fleshling must taste.
You find a sparkling ring amongst the goo. With a quick polish on your robe, it's good as new. Yuck.
Snowblight! I'll splinter your wand!
The Shadow Weaver had the Queen's tusk ornaments in a small silk pouch.
You retrieved all of my relics. Amazing. My power is restored. I can remove the wards that prevented us from entering my tomb. I will meet you inside.
Young wizard, please make your way to my office at once if you are truly interested in advancing your studies.
This is the antechamber to my final resting place, or what was supposed to be a place of rest, until Morgan's agents disturbed me. This room has a devious secret to it. Without me to guide you, you would never decipher its cryptic nature. You must step on the center drum to begin a rhythm of passage. Then follow the pattern exactly, or we'll never be able to progress. Well done! We make a good pair, don't we? The next chamber is dedicated to my trappings. Replace my grave items on the 4 pillars in order to open the door. But beware! Morgan's magician has set watchers to intercept you. You'll have to defeat them first! Once you are free of them, race to the central chamber where you will find the prince. Hurry and rescue him!
As you place the last item, you hear a rumble as the door opens.
By moon and sun, by baobab tree and shining mountain, by night sky captured in Mirror Lake, wards fall away and let me pass.
Too late again, young wizard. I summoned the Lady of Spiders, the Mistress of Shadows, the Dark Woman, the Umbra Queen!
I remember you. You were in Celestia, weren't you? Merle Ambrose should be ashamed for sending a mere pup alone into the dark. You're just going to get bitten. I have seen the dying of the light. Your magic is nothing more than a candle spark in the cold, dark places. With the 4 sacred relics of Zafaria in my grasp, no one can stop me. Time to tear apart the council's barriers and break the mirror. Tsitsi, you have served me well. Your reward awaits you in the next world.
Oh no, what have I done? Please, don't let them eat me.
Salmaloria! Ah, yalla, shababa! Thank you for not letting them eat me. Thank you, Wizard. Your schoolmates spoke highly of you, and with just cause. I am shamed by what I have done. Compelled by magic, true, but I should have resisted Tsitsi Snaketail and the Umbra Queen. Let us confer with Queen Elisa, and then we can leave this place.
Do not be ashamed, young prince. Only the most powerful of heroes can resist Morganthe and her dread agents. Thank you, dear wizard, for chasing the shadows from my tomb and calming my spirit. When you leave, I will transport Prince Taziri back to his mother, Queen Ariana, at the Darajani Palace in Stone Town.
Thank you for making me feel better. What prophecy did the Umbra Queen mean? The mirror will break, the horn will call. I don't know of any mirrors. Wait, she must be speaking metaphorically. I'd bet my tusks she means Mirror Lake, the sacred waters atop Shining Mountain. Mirror Lake always reflects the night sky. Legend says the Council of Light trapped a dark power beneath its surface. You must return to Baobab and tell the counselors what you discovered. Start with Counselor Vir Goodheart.
You rescued Prince Taziri? Excellent! But the Umbra Queen is here? Oh my! This news of the Umbra Queen casts a shadow on our joy. Still, know that you have done us a great honor by rescuing the prince. The madness will leave my people, and we will stop our war with the zebras. You must tell the other counselors, Unati Night Runner and Kakenya Brokenfang, what you have told me. Afterwards, seek out Inyanga White Stripes and seek his counsel, for he is wise in these matters.
Wizard, it makes me smile to see you again. My people have a newly built peace with Stone Town. This is a reason to celebrate. I did not believe my eyes when Veer Goodheart was promoted to counselor, but he has proven to be a good sort. Much better than the Black Heart Rasik. The Umbra Queen's servants are everywhere, it seems. But do not tremble. Shaka Zipu and Zamunda stand with you.
The wizard returns. Your restoration of the waterhole and defeat of Nurgle have earned you the respect of all Savannah tribes. This news you bring of the Umbra Queen is bad medicine, but know that the lions will stand bravely against her shadows.
And so you return where you began, young wizard. You think Morganth has gone to Mirror Lake. That would be a cunning way to fulfill this prophecy you speak of. Long ago, Merle Ambrose and the Council of Light broke Morganth's power and buried her heart of darkness beneath Mirror Lake. Go into my hut and find the shrine to the spirit of Baobab. Light the candles, and it will show you the way to Mirror Lake. Return to me when it is done, and tell me what you saw. I will help you find the path.
You light the first candle, and the flame leaps across to the rest, like a spell waiting to be released into the wild. The path must lie through water somehow. Time to go back to Inyanga and tell him what you saw.
Good. I could feel the power of the ritual from here. Look, the spirit of Baobab has opened a vortex to Mirror Lake. That is the path you must walk. Go to Mirror Lake and chase down Morganth. Whatever happens, return to me when you are done, my friend.
Up to now, I've given you a bit of latitude, but I fear your extracurricular activities are threatening your grades. As my premier student, you've certainly proven your abilities, and your assistance in the matter of my brother has been noted. That said, it's time to knuckle down and apply yourself to the serious study of myth, the creatures as well as the magic. I wish to teach you a new spell, the Basilisk. However, I insist you have the proper grounding for it. Crocotopia was governed by scaly creatures, and thus I can think of no scholar more suitable than Alhazred. Go to the Croco-Sphinx in Crocotopia, to Alhazred's classroom at its base, and speak to him about basilisks. Then return here.
Basilisks? So that old rascal Drake expects me to do his work for him, does he? The basilisk is the king of lizards, a six-legged razor-clawed creature whose very vision is like venom. They hunt by locking eyes with their prey and stunning them. So, if you should see a basilisk in the wild, look away. I could go on, but the basics will suffice. You would think someone named Drake would have more to say on the matter.
I'm sure Alhazred begrudges you every scrap of knowledge he taught you, but it should be enough. Now we shall turn to the more practical matter of procuring you the means to apply your knowledge. You must now learn to summon the basilisk, bringing it forth to dismay and befuddle your foes with the force of its gaze. However, you must work for such power. The spell is not at my disposal to provide you. It lies in Dragonspire, home to the dragon. Go speak to Milos Bookworm in the Athenaeum. He will give you the means of summoning the basilisk, or put you on the right path.
Cyrus Drake sent you for a spell? Haven't the Drakes meddled enough in the affairs of Dragonspire? Enough, though. I cannot provide you with such a spell, because I don't have it anymore. It was taken by the Hoarder. Who's that? You don't know. The Hoarder is Morgant's most devout follower, hoarding magic in hope of her return. The Hoarder took many spells from the Athenaeum, including yours, and keeps them within a tower in the Plaza of Conquest. If you wish that spell, you must defeat the Hoarder and take the Basilisk spell from the Hoarder's books of myth. Good luck.
Who dares disturb me? A wizard? Excellent. I'll add your own spells to my collection. You may have defeated me, but Morgant's power grows by the day. The Queen of the Shadow Web will have her vengeance!
You search the bookshelf and find the basilisk spell. Professor Drake will be expecting you, so get moving.
You certainly took your time. Stopped for a nap, did you? Now that you've recovered the spell from Dragonspire, it is time to see if you have the wherewithal to use it. Let me think of a place that will suffice for your trial run. Should I send you back to Dragonspire? No, too obvious. The skies of Imperia? You haven't been there yet. Pity. Oh, I can't be bothered. Just do it at Gollum Court. The space outside the Dragon's Mouth cave should be room enough, and it's fairly quiet in the court this time of year. Go and see if you can cast the basilisk spell. I'll be evaluating your performance when you return, so be prompt.
This looks like the place Drake described. Yikes, that was unpleasant. Time to return to Professor Drake's classroom for evaluation.
I assume you didn't fail? Here you go. Use this spell with discretion. I suppose you'll get better with it in time.
That was a little unusual. It brought you to the bottom of the lake. Luckily, it also allowed you to breathe down here. That figure ahead looks disturbingly familiar.
Dark Lady, do not abandon me!
Maybe that's the last of him. That must be the path up to the top of the mountain he mentioned.
You have grown in power, wizard. I am impressed. I was once like you, Ravenwood's most promising student. Imagine what I could teach you. I offer you endless power. Think of what we could do. Join me. We can redraw the spiral itself. No? Then I'll just destroy you and do it alone. Spectral guardians of Shining Mountain, I am your master now. Destroy that wizard! Sit quietly and watch as I draw down the power of the spiral and rewrite destiny. I'll waste no more time on you. My destiny awaits, as the prophecy has foretold. Watch and learn as I speak the charm of making. Hanal Nathrak, Uthvas Bathad, Dohil Dienve.
There's a trace of magic in the air from her teleport spell. If you hurry up to it, you can follow her. Morganth must have entered the sunken tower now that its barriers have fallen.
do you oppose me? I am merely recovering that which is mine. This treasure was stolen from me long, long ago. It is mine by right. I have done it. I have broken Ambro's cursed locks and reclaimed what was rightfully mine. And now I reclaim my deck of shadows. With this, my power returns 100-fold. Goodbye, young wizard. My pets are hungry, and you will make an excellent snack. If you happen to survive, tell your headmaster he cannot stop me. He will hear the horn when it calls.
Deep tremor shakes your very being, and you hear a howling wind from outside.
The mirror will break. The horn will call. From the shadows I strike, and the skies will fall.
You must return to Baobab at once and tell Nyanga White Stripes what has transpired here today.
By the ancestors, you have returned. Morganth escaped with that collection of dark magics, the Deck of Shadows. Prophecy has a way of fulfilling itself. This will not be the last you see of her before the story is told. Take comfort. You have done good, strong work here. Were it not for you, the students would be lost, and my world would be afire. Return to Wizard City, and tell Merle Ambrose the story of Zafaria.
Welcome back, young wizard. I understand you brought all of the lost students home. Morganth unearthed the Deck of Shadows? Oh, no. I hoped that when we buried it, it would be lost to her forever. That is something we must deal with before long. You should focus on your studies if you are to be ready to face her.